1 minute. We're live, by the way. Capital T, F.
Capital F also?
No, lowercase and then 6 7. All right, welcome to the True Brew podcast. Are we live? There we're live. Let's see. Are we live? Yes, we are live. Where are we at here? Anybody following us on the Facebook right now?
So I'm trying to connect to Wi-Fi.
Okay. Let's see here.
7?
Yeah, capital T,
Okay.
lowercase f, and then 777-777. Yeah, we are live. We are live right now.
Hey guys.
All right. Welcome to the True Brew podcast. My name is Tim, where the beer is cold and the truth is told. If you're easily offended by strong language or adult content, maybe this podcast is not for you.
Yep.
Turn it off right now.
Pussies.
If you're a pussy or if you have kids in the room or whatever, make them go to their room or
Go away.
whatever you need to do. But if you missed last week's podcast, we talked about, Rick, what did we talk about last week? Hello? Hey.
I used to be in time travel, but that's in the past now.
No, I'm talking about what we talked about last week.
Oh.
Jokester.
What did we talk about last week? Do you remember?
Hand jobs?
Hand jobs.
Hand jobs. What else? If you missed last week's podcast, what in the fuck is this?
And we talked some about hand jobs.
And more hand jobs.
And then we talked about censorship in the media from then and now.
No.
Yeah.
So this week, last week we had Mr. Ryan Moody on.
Ryan Moody.
Yeah, paintball extraordinaire. This week we are joined by special guest Mr. Tyler Flanagan.
Oh, Flanagan.
Tyler Flanagan.
Yeah, he likes shooting cats, I guess.
With
So.
BB guns.
Hey, I gave that up years ago.
Shooting cats?
We
Yes.
still got the pictures.
No BB guns.
No BB guns. Anyhow, so if you haven't followed us yet, follow us on Instagram, on Twitter. You can follow us live on Facebook every week here on the True Brew podcast, as well as Periscope. If you don't have a Facebook, get one. If you don't,
Tyler
go to Periscope.
probably wants you to follow him in real life.
Who?
Tyler.
Tyler.
Oh,
Probably
yeah.
wants you to follow him in real life.
Or if you want to go and follow the podcast after the show for your audio only, go to podbean.com, the True Brew podcast at podbean.com. So yes, so it looks like we have 2 people watching so far.
Is that what we're saying? Is that what everyone's seeing?
I think so.
Yeah.
Everyone's seeing Tyler's
Tyler
picture?
Flanagan.
Yeah.
It's
So-
not us?
Oh, it's us. It's actually you.
Oh.
Really?
Oh, Brandon Givens is watching. Hey,
Hey
Brandon.
there.
How you doing, Brandon?
Hey, how you doing?
I want to tell you guys about the True Brew question contest. If you haven't been following us on Facebook, you need to.
Tell me about it,
The True Brew
stud.
question contest is if you have a question, we have the answers. Could you use a $10 gift card to any restaurant? I know I could.
Yeah,
If you
right.
can, just send us your question. Anything goes, guys. Whatever the fuck you want to ask us. We'll answer it. And if we use your question on the next podcast, we'll send you that $10 gift certificate to your restaurant of choice. Just let us know. But you also have to like and share with your friends. If you don't like and share, comment, like, and share. If you don't do all 3 of those steps, then it's not going to work, and we can't give you the card.
I don't think you can actually see us.
Yeah. Can't see us.
Look at your phone. Look at Brandon's phone.
Hold on, sir. Oh, hey, there we go.
Shit.
Yeah. But yeah, all that I just said. If you have a question for us, comment, like, share. Send us the comment. We'll send you a $10 gift card to every restaurant of choice.
$10 whole
If
dollars.
we use your question on next podcast. But like I said, guys, anything fucking goes, man. Ask us anything. If you want the answers, trust us. We got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
So
I'll tell you the truth.
the truth.
The truth.
So
I can't handle the truth.
anyhow, this week, what are we
I've
talking
heard
about
about
this
that.
week?
You heard about not handling the truth?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
That's actually the best line from the best movie ever.
Ah,
Actually starring a Marine. What's wrong with you?
God.
What do you do?
Damn.
he opened his bottle with his teeth.
He is a hardcore motherfucker.
What a son of a bitch.
Yeah. Jordan Bosselman can't what? What can't you do, Jordan? Get off the couch, you fat fuck.
Get on a diet,
Get on a diet.
Get your dick up
you piece of shit.
because you can't see it.
Can't see your dick.
It
Too
may be
much
hard,
sugar.
but I can't see it under this fat fucking stomach.
You know.
He said can't. I don't know what the fuck that means, but he said can't. So this week we're going to talk about time travel.
Ha!
Let's talk about time. Well, other things too. Time travel and some other subjects. But let's start on time travel. Rick, you got any thoughts on time travel?
Well, I
heard you had a badass joke.
see. Well, I don't have any jokes, but this is a true story. I used to be like badly addicted to like time travel and
No.
like really wanting to like go somewhere and do something, but that's all in the past now.
Yeah.
I got a joke.
All in the past.
Waka waka waka.
Jokes.
What do you call a time traveling cow?
Tell me.
Dr. Moo. We need like a zinger button, like a zing.
You know, we're probably gonna lose a bunch of fans,
Or
but I think Doctor Who is one of the worst fucking shows. that
Or
ever was.
did you ever see? You watch any of the Big Brother shows, the Big Brother reality shows? They
Yeah,
had
yeah.
Zingbot on there.
Yeah. No.
Zingbot. They had this
I ain't
fucking
watched,
robot.
dude. I haven't watched Big Brother since you lived in Brandywine Apartments.
Now,
Yeah.
one thing I will say is I have no idea what you guys are fucking talking about, but I have thought about time travel. And have you guys seen like on the internet where there's a picture of like it's a 1920s like railroad station, and there's some dude there with like an iPhone.
Yes, yes, yes. Actually, I was gonna mention that. There's a lot of pictures out there like that. You know, where like
Yeah.
you got these guys wearing something or doing something that's not until now. Like just recently, they posted a picture of a Nazi Marine like dabbing.
A
Yeah, but
Nazi
do
Marine?
you think those pictures are doctors?
A Nazi
though?
Marine. I mean, a Nazi soldier. My bad. Is that
Yeah.
a such thing? A Nazi Marine?
What do they call the Nazi soldiers? Tyler, you're the expert. By the way, Tyler Flanagan's here with us.
The enemy.
Former Marine. Let's everybody give him the old salute and the. Yep. Mm-hmm. Thank you for your service, Tyler.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I really do. I watch a lot of these movies and stuff. You know about soldiers and shit. And it does. That's of course Hollywood. They show a piece of it, but it does make you feel. Like if you love America like I do and like my brothers here do. Like you really appreciate what those guys are doing over there. Whether you believe in what they're doing or whether you believe why they're there. They're there, and that's great. And I appreciate that.
Yeah,
Tyler.
yeah. So
Let me ask you a question, Tyler. Go ahead.
No, I appreciate you saying that.
Let me ask you a question, Tyler. So, speaking of movies, I was watching a movie recently, and on that movie, it was about how they tend to lie about how a soldier dies over there. Like they'll say a soldier dies actually going in doing something wrong,
Well, let me
like
correct
stealing
you.
something.
Let me correct you right here. No soldier comes off Paris Island. A Marine comes off Paris Island.
I was just fixing to ask you, what do you mean?
Yeah. Army is what they call soldiers.
Okay, well,
Marines are Marines.
I mean in general, military.
I'm speaking to Marines out there.
Okay. I mean, in general, have you ever heard of them lying about how a Marine or a soldier in general has died over there? Like they say,
Like the kind of like make it more glorious, like if he was doing something stupid what he shouldn't have been doing and got killed, do they like make things up like he was, a hero and blah blah blah?
Yes. I knew a couple of guys over there that one time we were taking some sniper fire, and this guy there was a round that actually hit a rock. Okay.
Okay.
And that rock, ricocheted up into his ankle or something, and he claimed it. And he got a Purple Heart for that shit.
Oh, really?
True shit.
But was it an enemy shot though?
Yes.
So I mean,
yeah, but at the same time, it's like if you're in war, I mean that type of shit happens all the time.
yeah.
I mean, just going over there and putting your life on the line, to me, I kind of give them leeway, man. If you want to make something up, it's better than what we're doing.
Oh,
you know what I
yeah.
mean?
Oh yeah.
Sitting here watching, and
Yeah.
if you're badass enough to go over there and put yourself under fire and stuff.
Well, you asked a question. I mean, but yeah, I mean, it's just I mean, there was like a guy one time, I guess he was running away, and he slipped into a hole and rolled his ankle, and he said he was being attacked,
And that wasn't the case.
That wasn't the case.
well, I mean, it was the case.
Do you call that stolen valor? Is that a case of stolen valor?
I would say stolen valor is these people that walk around and
Yeah, the people who like put on military uniforms and never been in the military. I
Yeah.
get
Yeah.
that.
And
That's
they
like
try to get
that's what
like,
most people think of when they
get
think
personal
of.
gain.
Yeah, that's what they think of when they think stolen valor. But isn't that a form of stolen valor? Making up stories that you didn't do?
I would say it's more of a manipulation of the system. I don't know. I mean, we're all over there. People are shooting at you, whatever. It ain't America. It ain't Lake City, and there are people that want to kill you every single day. So whatever you have to do to.
So we'll go back to the top. We're talking about time travel. I've always been fascinated by time travel. How do you feel about that, Tyler? You have any good time travel stories, or what's your feeling on time travel?
Well, the first time I time traveled.
Oh, so you actually did time travel?
Yeah, the first.
I'm actually a time traveler.
You put enough beers in me,
Yeah.
and I'll time travel.
Yeah.
Well, I'll go back in time because I feel like I miss, you drive from point A to point B, which you shouldn't be drinking and driving, but I'll drive from point A to point B and don't remember how you got there.
Yeah.
Is that time travel?
Hey,
Of course it is.
I think it's some form of time travel.
oh yeah.
Some form of time travel.
I think we all time travel. We just travel at an hour an hour. Get it?
Do,
an hour. I mean, but anyhow.
do you guys think like if you dream about something that you did before, is that time travel?
That was your joke.
No, that actually wasn't a joke. That's actually a theory.
Oh. that's a
And it's
terrible
true, though,
theory.
because we travel an hour an hour. Anyhow, go ahead. Go ahead, Brandon.
But do you think if we dream about something that we have done before, is that time travel? If we like went back and seen it?
Nah, I don't know.
Oh.
I mean, that's
I know there's a lot of good movies that are, it has to do with time travel. One of my favorites is not the old H.G. Wells time machine, but like the new 2002 version.
Yeah.
There's a really cool fucking sequence in that where it shows the Grand Canyon being formed as he's
Right.
going forward in time. That's a badass fucking movie.
I like, since I'm a horror movie fan, I like Army of Darkness. Because in an Army of
Oh,
Darkness,
yeah.
like, he time travels back to medieval times,
Yeah.
and it's pretty much fucking chaos. And that's a great fucking movie right there, dude.
Well, we can all agree that's just fantasy.
Yeah, of course.
It's
It doesn't
fantasy.
actually
I
happen.
mean, is time travel not fantasy? Or is it not?
I don't know.
Well, I don't know.
According to
like,
Einstein, it's not, but I'd say fuck Einstein. Fuck him and Doctor Who.
Stephen Hawking said that it's
what
not
does
possible.
that do to you?
Yeah, for real.
What's Jim Gibbons want?
Einstein was a bad motherfucker, dude.
talking shit on there.
What'd he say?
Let me look.
Now, I will say that
I can't read it. Hold on.
if you think about it, anytime you take a picture, a photograph, that's time travel. Because I could take a picture right now, and we could all dress up like we're people from the 1920s.
Yeah.
Does anybody remember Doctor Who?
I just said that. I hate Doctor Who.
It's not
I'm
that I
not a
hated
sci-fi
it.
fan.
It's just
Yeah.
that we
Myself,
when we first moved here, all you got was 2 fucking channels. You got
Channel
TV20 and PBS. So it's kind of
Doctor
like.
Who was on there. Dad used to watch that shit all the time.
But I will say something about Doctor Who that I really like, and that is that I think Doctor Who is when I first started liking bad guys, like what they call it, Daleks.
The Dalek.
Remember those? The
Dalek.
Destroy whatever, blah blah blah.
We ain't no fucking nerds.
Yeah.
Anyways, speaking of photographs, look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh. Yeah, I just quoted Nickelback. See, here, this is Black Knight. Remember this movie?
I do remember Black Knight.
Remember this movie?
I wasn't a big fan of it because it was kind of silly.
It's the greatest fucking
It's the fish out of water, the
It's
classic.
the greatest time travel movie of all time.
Well, I don't know about that, but
Martin Lawrence.
What the? I've never even seen that motherfucker.
I've never seen that movie.
Black
Yeah,
Knight.
see,
Watch
Sure.
this shit.
Yeah,
we're on the same page.
Black Knight.
Black Knight.
yeah.
Why is
If they came out with a movie called White Knight, it'd be racist.
It's
Well,
fucking
today it
racist.
would.
Yeah.
Yeah, you couldn't put a.
Or like Black Man Can't Swim.
Is that the spin-off of
That's-
Black Man Can't Jump?
That's
White
true.
Or White Man Can't Jump, I mean?
So true.
No, I remember you guys talk about the military. When I was in boot camp, you had the swim qualifications. There would be 30, 40 black guys just up there as a.
They really couldn't do it?
Yeah, I mean, it's just.
I mean, did y'all just...
It's part of their culture. They just don't swim. They're not raised that way. You know, it's more urban.
So you had a lot of guys get rolled back because they couldn't swim. A lot of black
Me
guys.
and Tyler were having
Well,
this
for that-
conversation. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
For that qualification, they couldn't. It was just a disability. What were you saying, Rick?
Me and Tyler have a conversation actually on the way here. I believe Tyler, and Tyler, Tyler's not a racist guy, but he says black people tend to have larger lungs.
Why?
He said they have larger lungs.
Is
Why is that?
there some kind of scientific fact?
That's
Carl
my
Huff, what's up,
own
buddy?
I
theory.
can't see the comments.
I'm not gonna stand by it. It's my own theory.
He says Tyrone's in the house, Brandon.
Who's Tyrone?
It's my
Carl
own.
Huff.
It's my own theory that, like I was telling Rick
I
earlier.
fucking know Tyrone.
It's Carl Huff.
Carl Huff. You remember Carl Huff, Tyler?
Oh yeah, I love Carl Huff.
That's our dog, man.
Yeah, but no, what I'm saying is like, all right, if you think about like, here, racism boils down to people arguing about the weather. Us white folks, our ancestors used to live in igloos, and so our skin's white because we didn't have so much sun exposure. People that are black, you lived in the Serengeti, and you lived in Africa, and you're black. We're all humans, but your skin's black because you had too much sun.
Okay. Okay. Let me just say that we are. This
Shit.
is not a racist show, and I'm sure he didn't mean anything racist by it.
No, I don't think
He
he
just
did.
pointed out
No.
that their skin is black.
Yeah.
That's the point Tyler's trying to
It
make.
is true.
So, I'll give a shout out to Jason Smith. He said, "Yo,
Oh.
Jason Smith joining us."
What's
on
up,
True
big
Brew Podcast.
eyebrows?
Jason Smith. Why are you on our podcast when you should be trimming them eyebrows?
Right now.
We're gonna get this dude on the show.
Yeah.
Are they
It's
like? Are here's a fellow Marine for you, Arlie Ermy. Are they Arlie Ermy eyebrows?
Yeah.
You remember that guy's eyebrows?
Yeah,
look-
yeah.
Yeah, they're like
It
that
looks
fucking
like
long, man.
it looks like
Where's he at?
you know those
He's not
giant boom mics with the big fuzzy things on the end. You know
Yeah,
those-
right there, dead cat.
Huh?
On my
Yeah.
on that
It
camera
looks
over there.
like there's two guys standing beside him at all time, walking around with those in front of his face.
like big old caterpillars.
Big old caterpillar
Caterpillars.
eyebrows. That's funny as hell.
But back to time travel. Did anybody have any favorite time travel TV shows? I've got my number one. And I'm gonna save that. But and this goes way back, and you guys probably don't remember this show, but it was called The Voyagers.
Never
Phineas
heard of
Fogg, and it was back in 84, 85, and they had this little device called.
84.
Okay, whatever. But they had this little device called the Omni, and they could go to different places. But my number one favorite show of all time to have to do with time travel is Quantum Leap. Only
Quantum Leap.
because it was so unique that he would,
Scott Bakula,
yeah, he would like jump into other people's bodies. It wasn't
Yeah.
just going into a place and time.
right?
He was actually into that person, and actually had to look in the mirror first to see if he was a black
Yeah,
woman, a Spanish dude, whatever. But
What about Land of the Lost?
Land of the Lost.
Land-
with the slee stack.
The Sleep Stack. Yeah, there was a what was that, Robot Chicken? When they had they did that little quick quip where they're in the library and all the Sleep Stacks going.
Now, I remember one time calling on you, Rick, that you were playing in a band.
I used to do that.
Yep. You asked the question to the audience. You said, what would it be like if you went back in time and you had sex with yourself?
Dude, I remember that. If you went back in time and had sex with yourself, is that considered gay? Is it masturbation? I mean,
know.
I would say masturbation.
yeah.
If you're just joining us on the True Brew podcast, the truth is told and the beer is cold. If you're easily offended by strong language or adult content, maybe this is not for you. Go ahead and click off now.
Yeah, time travel back to when you didn't get on the show.
You're right. Yeah, do that. But so we're talking about some, some
I'd say that.
pretty normal, I guess, topics, but we kind of get, whatever.
But yeah, I'd time travel back in time and fuck myself. I mean,
but would that be gay?
I look in the mirror a lot, and I get upset. I don't know if this is gay, but I get upset that I feel like I don't have a nice ass. But are men supposed to have nice asses?
Why not? It depends.
Because
That's all up to you,
I
buddy.
want a more rounded ass, and I
What
just
the
feel like
hell?
it just drops off.
Go do some
Give me another
squats, you
beer.
Fat
Oh,
fuck.
I got you. Here, just take this one.
Because you're starting
Here,
to...
drink this.
Try this, bitch, just like Mom used to make.
So
You guys are a fucked up family, aren't you?
yeah, pretty much. So speaking of time travel, I want to give a shout out to Mr. Richard Gibbons over there.
Oh, me?
Yeah, this is something for you. Today is Ricky's birthday, by the way. Happy birthday to Rick.
Happy birthday.
Thanks,
Yep,
guys.
The big 3-5, halfway to fucking death.
Yep,
Yep.
appreciate it.
But with that said, I have something for him.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh, shit.
This is gonna
I'm excited.
This is gonna blow you away. I'll give you
I'm
a
so
small
excited.
gift first.
I'm so excited.
Is it a hooker?
Have you seen that?
Pelts. Actually, this is a really good movie, yes.
It's got meatloaf in it. I
Yes,
believe.
Meatloaf, and he fucks this girl, and she's like, "Oh, stop! You're too big," and it was a little uncomfortable.
The watch, or for her?
What?
To watch, uncomfortable, or for her?
It was uncomfortable to watch.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
this movie, it's called Pelts.
Pelts.
Oh, I've never...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got. Is it where they skin people or something?
They actually skin. Yeah.
Davey Parrish, what's up, buddy? Carl Huff still with us?
Oh, Davey Parrish is actually live online.
Yes.
He's not watching on Podbean
No.
tomorrow.
He's a
Oh,
Podbean
oh.
guy, which is nothing wrong with
Damn.
that. I like listening, especially when you can't watch. You're just got your earbuds in, trying to hide at work. Listen to the podcast. That's cool. But Carl Huff says, "Happy birthday, Rick."
Thanks, Carl.
Carl.
Y'all, I won't say where Carl works, but if you ever need to buy any batteries or maybe some bulbs,
Oh.
call Carl Huff.
I don't know who Amber Janae is, but she says, "Happy birthday, Ricky."
Thanks.
Tell a story.
Sure, go ahead.
Thanks.
All right. I remember with Rick, I used to have birthday parties. This is time travel.
Yeah.
Because this
Yeah.
is an old story.
Because you remember it.
Me and Tyler have been friends, by the way, guys, for
Since 7th grade.
17 years.
Yeah.
I used to have birthday parties. We'd have a campfire, and one time we had a tent, and we collapsed it on Patrick Markham.
He's kind of a douche now.
Yeah.
Is that the cornrows guy?
No.
No, that's
I was thinking the one Patrick. Well, the King.
But,
Yeah.
But-
the one that used to live down the road from our house.
anyway, my story is that Rick was always like, I remember the first time I met Ricky was in what was it? Technology class.
Technology, Mr. Bell.
Hey,
Mr. Bell.
get to the fucking part.
Yeah.
The fucking part?
The
The fucking part? Okay. Me and Ricky had gay sex in the bathroom, and then we finally realized that we were
I
friends.
sucked him for hours, and then I actually shook his hand and said, "Hey, how you doing?"
Didn't even know.
No, that's all jokes. But we've been friends since 7th grade.
Tyler, can I interrupt you real quick? Did you drink before you come here? You know this is a True Brew podcast. We drink beer. The beer is cold and the truth is always told. But tell the truth right now. Did you drink before you came here?
I've been drinking since 8:30 this morning.
Oh, so you didn't have to work today.
That's a champion.
No.
You're a fucking champ.
It would have been a lot cooler if you said I did have to work today.
So I got some exciting news.
Go for it.
Before I give you your second gift.
There's
here.
a second gift?
There's a second
Holy
gift.
dicks, Brandon.
second
Where's your
gift.
gifts?
They're in the car.
You're a
Yeah.
piece of shit.
Sydney
yeah.
Dickey says, "Happy birthday, brah."
Hey,
Rock.
Sydney, remember that time that your dad was wearing that Southern Nights shirt and I said that's kind of like the fake KKK? And
Yeah,
it kinda got
apparently,
bad?
Sydney, I understand. Brandon tells me that drank with your dad, Yellow shots or
No,
something.
with
You
his
drank
brother.
with
His brother.
His brother.
That was at the Halloween party
His twin.
The
when I
fuck?
dressed as the devil.
He said he knows Kelsey and everybody.
Oh, okay.
So
All right. Well, whatever.
But he didn't say he was there with me, but he knows
No.
Kelsey.
So one of my
Fuck's that mean?
okay. So one of my
fuck you then, Tyler.
Huh?
well, fuck you then.
one of my favorite time travel movies.
No,
One of my favorite time travel movies of all time.
I'm drunk as fuck.
Hey man, shut the fuck up.
we're trying to talk here, guys.
But anyhow, one of my favorite time travel movies of all time
Alright.
has got to be Back to the Future.
I knew this was gonna come up.
Did they
Yeah.
time travel in that?
What?
What?
Were you drunk?
I think you're drunk.
Were you
been
drunk when
drinking
all three
life.
fucking movies came out? 1, 2, and 3?
Fuck. The DeLorean, dude.
The DeLorean,
I know the DeLorean.
the hoverboard. Actually, during that party that Tim was that you were talking about, I was Marty McFly at that party. Remember that?
That's right. Made a hoverboard.
I
and
made a
everything.
hoverboard and everything
It was
out of a
fucking-
head first board.
it was
Head
kick-ass.
first. Y'all remember that shit? That's
Yeah.
Lake City
Now,
Yeah,
do
that's
they
old
have
school Lake
those-
City stuff.
Do they have those nowadays?
What's that?
hoverboards.
Yeah, the hoverboards.
No.
mean,
No,
they
no,
have
not
a-
what you're thinking.
They have something called a hoverboard.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's not a
it ain't a
hoverboard.
fucking
Ricky actually
hoverboard.
had a real hoverboard that would hover.
How's that work?
None of your business.
We made it.
I made it out of a skateboard
Out
and
of zip ties.
paint can lids.
And unicorn magic.
So you would like.
Yeah.
Well, there's a wizard lives next to Ricky.
Yeah,
like
I
a
bought it.
real
I
wizard.
bought it off a wizard in a dark alleyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There ain't no
Turns
such
out-
thing as wizards.
Turns
He
out
jerked
it
him
wasn't a
off.
wizard. It was a hobo in a Santa hat.
Man, you guys have been sucking dicks for so long. I don't even know.
Well,
why.
So anyhow, so
Every dick's the same now.
Yeah.
if you're just joining us, this is the True Brew podcast where the beer is cold and the truth is told. Real topics, real talk, and real guys drinking beer. So,
Actually got
Ricky, for your second present, this is gonna blow your mind,
Oh man.
and it has to do with Back to the Future.
It's gonna blow your ass.
So, it is
Oh.
the letter from Marty McFly
Oh, check this
to
shit
Doc
out.
Brown. Screen used.
Is it really?
The actual real letter.
No,
Uh,
it ain't.
Yes, it is. You'll see the authentication on the bottom down there.
Oh my
But
god!
it's the real letter. If you want to show everybody, you have to bring it down there.
Look at
a
this
little bit.
shit, guys.
There you go.
Holy
Is it in
fucking
there?
shit!
Yeah. So it's the letter he wrote in 1955, right? 55.
Right. Yeah. 55.
Yeah, to Doc Brown in the envelope when he was in Lou's Cafe, and then he that the old letter is the one that Doc Brown opened up.
No, this is sick as fuck, dude.
Dude, that's like from the set.
Yes, it's the screen used.
Dude, this is fucking sick, dude. Dude, I'm gonna go over there and hug my brother on camera real quick.
Okay, well, be careful.
I want to take a piss.
Oh man, what the fuck?
Oh man.
No.
All right, bro.
Thanks,
yeah,
man.
No
Thanks,
problem.
bro.
Yeah, man. Absolutely.
What the?
So, Brandon, where's your gifts?
Yeah, Brandon, you don't get no fucking hugs, dude.
Well,
Rebecca Cronrath is watching.
I was gonna get you something, but
Yeah, but it ain't gonna beat that
I was
shit now. You
running
might as
late.
well just not even try.
I'm not.
That's true love.
I'll never try.
Could I tell a story?
Yeah, I just want to give a shout out to Carl Huff again, man. He's been hanging with us. He says Edge of Tomorrow. Is that a movie, Carl?
Is that the one with Tom Cruise? Where he keeps getting killed and then he starts over? Carl?
Coral.
Say it, Coral.
I don't remember the Edge of Tomorrow.
I think that's with Tom Cruise.
But-
Carl, you piece of shit, answer quicker.
All right, Tyler, tell me your story.
When I was in the military,
Okay.
when I got married, which I got divorced,
Oh, yes, it is.
but I remember one of my favorite classic rock bands is Pink Floyd, and someone bought me shadow box, and it was a mid-condition copy of Pink Floyd Animals.
Awesome.
The record.
Awesome,
That's
dude.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's really sick, dude.
If you just joined us, I got a little announcement to make. We're having a True Brew contest, and we want your questions. If you got questions for us, anything fucking goes. Comment on the True Brew page. Ask us your question. We'll give you the real answer. We'll give you the fucking truth. And if we use your question on the next podcast, we'll send you a $10 gift card to any restaurant of your choice. I mean, who doesn't like that?
Yeah, that's pretty fucking.
But to qualify,
fantabulous.
you got to like, share, and comment. So do all those 3 steps. And if we use your question, man, we'll send you a $10 gift card.
We'll meet you in person.
Yeah, absolutely.
I got
Give a fuck.
Or some True Brew swag. Come and
Sorry, Amber Janae. That's my brother. You ain't getting shit.
I need him to be my brother. Wicked gift. Yes.
I got a question, a trick question.
Okay.
All right. Would you guys rather suck 100 dicks one time or one dick 100 times?
That's an either or question. And it's funny you say that. I'd rather suck a dick one dick 100 times because you're playing the odds.
Yeah.
Because that one guy may not have any diseases.
Yeah.
Okay.
But 100 guys, there's
And
bound
that
to
guy,
be an STD.
he might have some ED problems. Can't get it up.
Hey guys, send in the stats. What's the stats on one in every how many guys has an STD?
Yeah. Okay.
Well, what happens if you've already done that before?
I mean,
And
You're
sucked
playing-
100 dicks or just sucked one dick?
One dick 100 times. You might
Either
get
or.
lucky.
Technically, if you suck 100 dicks, you've also sucked one dick.
okay, but let me ask you. I mean, wouldn't that when you think that you're committed to that one dick, so doesn't that make you a fucking straight faggot?
See, I've always had this.
You mean gay?
I mean,
Yeah, you homophobe.
faggot.
Yeah.
I mean,
We don't hate
Yeah,
gay
like-
people. We love all
No.
people.
you know, my uncle was gay, and he actually died of AIDS in the 90s.
I've got a really good question. Sticking
Sure,
on the
sure.
topic. Sticking on the topic of time
That
travel.
was a good story.
If time travel was real, why couldn't we go back to 1933 and kick old fucking Hitler in the dick? And save millions and millions of lives.
Yeah, you're true.
Or
He'd probably liked it.
or go back to like the early 80s and say, hey man, don't fuck that monkey in the ass, man. You're gonna kill a bunch
Yeah,
of
you're gonna get monkey AIDS.
you're gonna get monkey
Yeah.
AIDS, and it's gonna kill a bunch of people. Don't do it. Don't stick your dick in that monkey's mouth, man.
Yep.
Yep.
Who the fuck was fucking monkeys?
Some dude that gave us AIDS.
Apparently that's where AIDS come from what I understand. If I'm wrong,
From
let me
monkey
know.
sex, dude.
Yeah.
A bunch of birds got in a bird bath and fucked, and that's how the Black Plague got started.
Oh.
Yeah, that's true.
Well,
That's actually a line from Eastbound and Down.
yeah. You hear about that? I was about to say, is that really that
Yeah.
simple?
I knocked that bird bath down.
So we
for
talked a
you.
little bit.
All right, Daniel McBride.
We talked a little bit before the
You're doing
show,
good.
Rick. You said I asked you, have you ever met a time traveler? Did
Have
you? Yeah. Did you say you did?
Oh no, never said that.
Oh, who was
You must have traveled back in time and asked
Yeah.
somebody else.
was you?
no, I never.
Did
said
you
that.
ever meet a time traveler, Tyler?
No, I
wish.
I've seen evidence of it
Explain.
because they'll show you a picture of like a train station, and it's in the 1920s, and all of a sudden there's some dude over there with an iPhone.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. True story.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, we talked about this. Yeah.
So we can Jill
Yeah.
with that.
Yeah, I concur.
Anybody ready for another time traveler joke?
Yeah, go for it.
The bartender says, "We don't serve time travelers in here." A time traveler walks into a bar. Wing.
I don't get it.
Okay. It's
I'm dumb.
okay. Whatever.
All right.
Oh, one more thing about time travel. Speaking of Back to the Future, why don't people go back and like do the lottery number type thing? You know what I mean? I mean, work for Biff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you did the sports almanac
The
thing.
sports almanac.
Actually,
dude.
I almost got you that instead.
That would have been sick.
Yeah, but then people like, it's just a sports almanac. I think the letters are cooler.
Yeah,
Oh, my
yeah.
head.
Now, time travel is, time travel is pretty cool to me. It's a cool hobby.
Yeah.
But
I
really,
think it's gonna happen more and more.
yeah, probably
There's
so.
too much shit going
I'd
on.
really like to get into time travel, but I just feel like there's no future in it.
Zing.
Woo!
I feel the same way about like
Guys, if you're watching this, sorry, Brandon. If you're watching the podcast, give us some likes, man. Hit that like
Hey,
button.
hit the fucking like button, you
hit
pieces
that,
of shit.
Hit that little heart button, man. Give us some love.
Fucking losers watching us.
But
Go ahead.
It's Friday night.
shut the fuck up.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
But anyways, like people who can tell you your future, like tell you what's gonna happen in the future. Like I think that's a bunch of horse shit.
What do you mean, like psychics?
Psychic.
Yeah,
Isn't there a psychic
psychics.
lady that's lived over there off of like Bea or whatever? from-
Well, there's one on 90 that does
A
palm
hand-
readings.
palm reader, there you
Palm
go.
readers.
But
I
there's
did.
a lot of. Go ahead, bro.
But I mean, think about it. If you can fucking tell what's gonna happen, you could tell me what the fucking lotto numbers are, so I could pick my own lotto numbers or something like that.
Unless they do the old Pee Wee Herman one to you, where they, she gets clues from whatever. Remember that? From
Mecca-Heaney High.
no, not from the TV show.
Oh,
from the-
okay.
from the
Oh,
movie.
sorry.
Yeah.
Carl, ask
Carl.
us something. Amber, Janae, ask us something.
Yes, hit them likes, man.
You know who Amber is, right?
The one.
Is that the real tall girl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Used to come to trivia or whatever.
Yeah, trivia.
Yeah,
And we
yeah.
used to kick their ass all the fucking
Oh
time
yes,
at trivia. We used
yes.
to fucking
What were they
stomp.
called? The nerds something?
Who gives a shit?
Nerdy something.
The guys who got their ass beat by Cobra Kai.
Yeah,
I would never die.
If you don't follow I'm getting drunk. The True Brew podcast. Follow us on Periscope at True Brew, YouTube True Brew, Instagram The True Brew Podcast, Twitter at True Brew, and if you want to follow us after the show and listen to the audio only podcast, go to podbean.com. That's True Brew Podcast at podbean.com. Yes.
Yep.
Now,
So,
every now and then. Can I get a beer?
Yeah, you can get a beer.
I thought you had to go to the bathroom like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, he'll be okay.
Are we bullying you,
fuck?
Tyler?
Huh?
You think we're bullying you?
Yeah.
Good luck on that one.
You're the new guy. We gotta bully you, man.
No, I'm not a new guy. He's a special guest.
Yeah, you're not the new guy. You won't be here next week.
Yeah.
Don't get comfortable.
Amber Janae says lies.
I'll be in a.
I guess she's talking about the trivia stuff.
Oh, fuck her,
No.
man.
Whatever.
We used to fucking kick ass.
Kick ass.
Every week,
Kick ass.
dude.
And there's two of
Yeah.
us.
Just two of us.
Especially, it used to piss me off when they'd have like 5 or 6 guys on a fucking team.
Yeah, of course you're gonna get it.
Yeah, it ain't about the money, but we would still kick their fucking ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, and call
Like,
out the cheaters too.
Amber's probably that person that probably had the 100 guys lined up to suck all their dicks. One of those guys know the answer to the trivia question.
Yeah.
Who's
Out of
it?
100 guys.
So,
Some lady commenting
so
on
Tyler, we have a fellow Marine watching, a friend of mine from work. Alan Simmons is joining the True Brew podcast. What's up there,
What's
Alan?
up, man?
What's up, dude? Super five.
Yeah, we were actually, me and Alan were just talking about Paris Island today, and he was telling me about how fucking hot it was.
Do you work with him?
Yeah, he works outside grounds with me. He goes uptown and he hangs out around there and does whatnot. But yeah, he was telling, is it really hot? You went to Paris Island, right?
Yeah, of course.
It's really, well, I mean, there's San Diego too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
But I went to Hollywood Marine.
But I asked
you
him-
heard that.
but I asked him, I said, if it's on an island on the coast, isn't it cool? And he said, yeah, like on the edge where, faces the ocean, but most of it's like fucking hot as fuck.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Paris Island, when I went through there, was just like any other Marine Corps boot camp. There's only 2 of them, but
What?
I need a beer.
yeah, I just remember being like,
Hold on.
God damn it, being yelled at all the time, and I could look up in the squad bays of the other ones, and they're doing the exact same shit.
Anyhow, so Ricky gets us a beer. I'll take one too,
Burr?
please. A beer. Amber
Beer?
Janae said, Ricky, I'm going to kick your ass. I guess
You ain't
because
gonna
she thinks
kick
we're
shit.
lying.
But the Marine Corps is a special branch because it's small, and we started out with 80-something people,
All right.
and by the end, we only had 60.
I'll ask you
And-
a Marine Corps question. And if you
Yes.
don't know this and you're not a Marine, what's the Marine Corps birthday?
November 11th.
All right.
Good for you.
Let me ask you a
No,
question,
November
Tyler.
10th, 1775. Sorry to all the Marines out there.
Let me ask you a question, Tyler.
What?
I watched this on a movie too. It was in this movie, like this guy's son died and he was a Marine, but apparently his whole entire I don't know, squadron, what do you guys call it? Your group that you were with? I don't know. Anyways, they all wrote a letter in case they died to their parents back at home. Did y'all do that?
No,
Is that a common thing? Have you ever heard of that?
no, that's
Hollywood?
yeah, it's just Hollywood stuff. But yeah, I'm sorry to all the Marines out there. It's back in 1775. That's November 10th. It's the Marine Corps birthday. The Marine Corps was actually started in a place called Tunn's Tavern, Pennsylvania. It was a bunch of officers that sat around and they wanted to start a force that their naval
What?
All right, we're back. We're back.
We're back, guys.
All right, let us know that we're back.
Yeah.
Hit
Yeah.
the like button if we're back.
Do this.
No one's watching yet. Anyhow, want to move on to bullies?
Yeah, let's talk about some bullies.
Yeah,
man.
Bullies. That's our
Alright.
second topic for the night. Some bullies. So. Facebook, Jim Gibbons to the True Brew podcast.
He
I
really
really
wants to
do
watch.
want to watch this, but what do you say? It was too fast. You couldn't see it.
That Jim Gibbons is one piece of ace.
All right, we got two more people watching. Or two
I know
people.
from experience.
They're back. So, bullies. Rick, you want to start us off with some bully?
You want me? I mean, you want me to talk about bullies in general, or you want me to give you a fucking true to heart story?
Whatever. I've got a good bully story, but you go.
Actually, I got two true to heart stories, so I'll start with one. We'll finish off with one later. There was this motherfucker, Casey McCrae. I don't know how he is now. He might have been.
piece of shit.
He might be a stand-up guy now. I have no idea. But back in the
Fuck
day,
him.
we used to see him in the fucking hallways. Me and Nathan Botman. We walked through the hallways, and this guy, for some reason, because me and Nathan were these alternative guys. We like listening to Korn and whatever the metal or rock music was at the time. And like he'd always call us like faggots and stuff, and like, why aren't you guys wearing makeup and shit, and say all this.
Why aren't you wearing makeup?
Or why are you guys wearing? Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, blah 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 blah. Even though we didn't, I think Nathan wore fishnet stockings to school one time.
for what?
What?
For the fuck of
Like
it.
for punk? Like to be a punk?
Yeah, that's just we did stupid shit like that. We painted our fingernails black and shit. That's just
I still do it.
high school,
Actually.
or middle school shit to do. But this motherfucker, he was always like, he was the only one. He was like that classic TV bully that would like, we'd see him in the hallways and he'd always call us fucking fags or push us or something. But
Fuck yeah.
I remember one day him walking by us and he was about to say something and Nathan like put his fucking finger like in his face, like up to his face and like pushed his face, like giving him the finger. And I don't think he fucked with us ever again.
Yeah.
Is this what you look like in middle school?
That's a good picture. Look at that hair.
Hell yeah.
Look at that hair.
See,
Who's
And,
that little kid? Is that little Brandon?
That's
that's
me,
Brandon.
that's little old
That's
me.
Brandon right here.
Turn your phone a little bit, Brandon. Turn it the other way. Keep going.
That's me.
Keep
Look at
going.
that hair.
Oh,
With
your screen time.
look at that bowl cut and that Limp Biscuit shirt I got going on.
Oh.
That Limp Biscuit shirt on the back, it had like a school bus, man. That was a sick fucking Limp
Sorry.
Biscuit shirt. Check that shit
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, that's you, man.
Party.
That's cool.
There you are.
You wearing a Gator shirt?
It looks like it. That is a gator shirt.
That's pretty sick.
All right, so here's my bully story. I don't have a whole lot of bully stories, but when I was in 9th grade, I had these kids, and I'll just say they happened to be black. They thought they would be funny to fuck with me, you know what I mean? And like over there, they were all laughing and stuff, and I sat by myself. Yeah, I was that kid. But they would, the first time he walks over and he puts his finger, like pushes it in my cake. Like actually puts his finger down in my cake. He's like, hey man, you gonna eat that?
Are cake in your lunch?
On my tray. Yeah.
Mm.
So he pushed his finger in my cake. Hey man, you gonna eat that? I'm like, nah man. Nah, I'm good. They're like, yeah, damn right, motherfucker, blah, 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 And then maybe, I don't know, maybe a week later or something, him and his friends, the same thing, man. They, I seen him over there laughing, and I thought, anytime now, these motherfuckers come over here. So he comes over there. I had a trick for him this time. He pushes his fucking finger in my cake this time. He's like, hey man, you gonna eat that shit? I went, I spit right in the fucking hole. I said, nah man, I ain't gonna eat it, you can have it.
Fuck yeah.
Damn, that's white boy crazy, blah, 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 that's crazy. And I figured that would be the end of it, right? But the third time he did it, he comes over there, and we had cookies that day, wasn't cake. and he went to touch my cookie. Well, we had a salad bar at the time. You can get a salad bar. They had plastic forks. So I had this fucking plastic fork waiting for him. And as soon as he touched my cookie, I broke like 2 little fucking prongs off in his hand, probably half an inch into his hand. And of course, we jumped up, went to fight, go to fight, whatever. And the ROTC teacher like separated us and took us to the office.
Tim, did you stab him?
I stabbed him in his fucking hand.
You damn right.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
That's what I would do.
And they were like, God damn! I kind of got a reputation after that. But anyhow, we went to the office.
Don't fuck
I got
with him,
fucking
I'll stab you with a
yeah. I
fork.
got 5 days home. He didn't get nothing. They were like, man, they could actually expel you, this and that. But hey, I didn't get fucked with no more. That's what I used to tell my kids too. If I catch you starting shit, it's your ass. But if somebody metaphorically puts you in a corner and leaves you no avenue of escape, you better fucking fight to the death. You know what I mean?
Right. Walter Fullwood is watching. Fuck you, Walter. You're
Who
a
the
pussy
fuck is
motherfucker.
Walter?
White boy Rick.
Oh, that
You're
dude's
a pussy
a
motherfucker.
bitch.
He's a bitch ass motherfucker.
White boy.
Can I tell my bullet story?
Fuck
Go
yeah,
ahead,
you
tell
can.
your fucking bullet story.
Yeah.
No, you can't, Tyler. No, you can't. You ain't telling shit. Why don't you just get the fuck out of
Yeah,
here?
get the fuck out of here.
All right,
Fucking
jump
hold
over
it.
this table.
It's an exaggeration. Just no. There's like me being a little guy. I used to have to deal with some stupid ass shit. But I remember my grandfather, God rest his soul, told me one time, and my dad, his soul's still alive, told me, he's like, just punch him in the nose. And because I used to get picked on because I'm a weirdo. And
Yeah, yeah.
there's one time in I think it was 8th grade, Lake City,
Good time. LCMS.
LCMS, and there was a dude that was just like, Tyler's gonna get his ass whooped after class, like during class, you know what I mean? And I was just like, fuck you, dude. I'm just gonna punch you in the nose. And I remember I threw my book back down, and we were standing there, and all his little friends were around him. I was like, fuck you, motherfucker. I'm gonna punch you in the fucking nose. And he didn't do shit. He didn't do shit.
He didn't do shit.
He didn't do shit because he's a little pussy ass bitch who
Yeah,
was trying to prey on people.
Because he's like a Walter Fullwood, a pussy ass bitch.
What did he say? Fuck both y'all bitches?
Fuck both y'all.
Bitch, I'm gonna be down there in the morning. Fuck you. Oh, you don't work tomorrow.
Yeah, we don't work tomorrow, but he'll be there Monday to fuck
I know you
up.
live in the Triangle or the Flamingo or something like that.
Nah.
You fucking
Yeah.
broke motherfucker.
Yeah,
No.
bitch.
It's all about, it's just about that intimidation. It's like,
Oh yeah.
it's Bruce Lee. It comes down to like Bruce Lee shit.
You gotta use the crazy tactic,
Yeah.
dog.
Half the fight is intimidation.
Yep.
Most people don't know how to fight, but
So Kelsey Arsenault was watching.
Kelsey Arsenault. That's my bitch. That's my main bitch.
Oh, Walter Fullwood said laugh out loud.
I'm gonna get an
Fuck you,
old
Walter.
fashioned later. After
Oh,
this
old
show.
oh yeah, that was one of the topics.
Old
The
fashioned.
topics we talked about last time was hand jobs, and Ricky said, "You know what I call it? I call it an old fashioned.
Yep.
It's like you walk into a bar and order an old fashioned. I don't know.
Yep.
Yep.
I walk into my living room and wear an old fashioned.
Hands behind your head.
Yeah, hands
Yeah.
behind my head. Got
Yeah,
some
but-
Looney Tunes on, and
if
she
you guys don't mind, like, to finish my story about the bullying,
jerks me off.
is that, yeah, he ended up jerking me off later. That's when
Fucking bully.
Now is that a true story?
No,
Oh.
no, seriously.
Oh.
I can't remember his name. No, not the jerking off part. But, no, it was my father and my grandfather told me, it was like, fuck him. And it was like, punch him in the nose. And so, like, in class, this guy kept saying, like, Tyler's gonna get his ass whooped after this class. And I was like, fuck you, motherfucker. And I threw off my book bag and I just was ready to pop him in the nose.
That Jansport book bag.
The Jansport.
It was probably like a, and I probably had the light up Snickers.
Yep. Fuck yeah.
They had light up sneakers in the 90s.
We had soaps.
Had
Remember
what?
those, dog?
What are they?
Soaps.
No. We had a
British
You guys are
Knights.
distracting me. Throwing me off guard. It's all good. But,
Ryan Moody, you motherfucker.
What's up, nigga?
anyhow, I stood up to this guy and I was about ready to pop him in the fucking nose. And he was like, whatever. And he had all his little friends, and I was just following him down the hallway, and I was like, fuck you, bitch.
Is that what he said?
You piece of
Well,
shit.
I don't think I said I'm ready.
You
I'm
shouldn't
ready.
have, did you
Should've
tell
said
him you were going to
fuck
punch
your
him in the
bitch.
nose? Because I feel like he would block that.
Yeah.
You know who the badass bully
Well,
is?
we were in 8th grade. This was
Debo.
like back in
Huh?
Debo
Debo?
Debo.
has the #1 spot in my book for bullies.
For bullies?
Debo.
Debo.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was pretty much like an adult
I
bully.
would-
What you got on my drink?
What you got on my drink, Craig?
Craig?
Yo, Craig, what you got on my drink?
I'll knock your ass out like I knocked his ass
Oh,
out.
thanks, Ryan.
Ryan said happy birthday.
Happy
Whitey.
birthday to you too when it comes around.
Yeah, when is that?
I don't know. Who
Yeah.
cares?
When's your birthday,
Today's
Ryan?
my birthday.
We'll give you a shout out on the True Brew podcast.
Yep, if we're still
If you're
around.
just joining us, this is the True Brew podcast where the beer is cold and the truth is told. Real talk, real topics, and real guys drinking beer. We're joined by Tyler Flanagan this week, former Marine extraordinaire.
MCT Flan.
Yep, this guy right here. He likes to kill cats.
Yep.
So,
What?
Millions of them.
that's him. That's actually a picture of him when he was in battle
Actually,
With cats.
with cats.
Oh
I got
my
a
God.
bully story.
I'm gonna get arrested.
You got a
Uh,
bullet story?
Ryan's birthday
no,
is
no, no.
September 21st.
No, you got a bullet story. You tell it.
Ryan, I'm gonna put that in my calendar.
right,
September
guys.
21st.
Do you think bullies are like they are on TV? Right there.
Yep,
There
there
we
you
go.
go.
You think
Now,
bullies
who
are
is
like
it?
they are on TV? You ever watched Little House on the Prairie? I'm sure Tim has.
Oh yeah,
Our grandma was like an
Willie
old
was
TV
my
like
favorite actually.
But Nellie, she was a real bitch, man. Just look at that girl right there, man. Look at this bitch. That's a cunt right there. That bitch, I mean, what the fuck is wrong with her? Like, Michael Landon needed to fucking axe that bitch in the face and send her on the highway
Why
to
the
heaven.
fuck have you been watching Little House on the Prairie?
Motherfucker, you didn't have a grandma who watched that kind of shit?
Oh,
My
yeah.
grandma watched Hondo,
My grandma watched the Waltons.
Waltons, Hondo, fucking, what's the one with Haas and all that shit?
Oh, not Big Valley.
Bonanza.
The Bonanza.
Fucking
Ow.
Bonanza.
That's a bunch of white people shit.
Okay.
We're
Aren't you
white as fuck.
white?
No, we are super white.
You fucking white?
I ain't.
We are super white.
I remember watching the Twilight Zone.
All right.
The Twilight Zone.
The closest I get to street cred is this shit right here. Black Knight. Remember that?
I don't remember that.
Fucking Martin Lawrence.
That's my street cred right there.
Martin
Back to time travel.
Martin Lawrence is a piece
Back
of
to time
shit,
travel.
by the way.
What'd he do to you? Y'all heard that shit about Johnny Depp getting beat by that girl?
No.
Y'all ain't read about that shit? First it was Johnny Depp beating this girl, and now it comes out that the girl was actually beating Johnny Depp.
Is that the Amber girl he was
Yeah,
married
Amber
to?
Heard, the girl
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
like in the new Aquaman movie.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
damn.
I know, right?
You fucking...
I'm dying, man. I'm dying. Tell us a bully story.
A bully story? I don't know one.
You just said you had
I
one.
ain't got one now. I've been
Tell
so,
about
I've
how
been
me and
so
Tim used to
rudely
bully
inter-
you through
Yeah.
the years.
Yeah, y'all motherfuckers would leave me out in the middle of the fucking woods when I was like 6 years old.
Yeah, and
Hell
look
yeah.
how you
Fucking-
turned out.
Yeah,
a fucking
now-
survivor.
Yeah, now
Yeah.
you're fucking tough as fuck, dude.
Fuck.
You're a survivor
I don't
now.
know. You guys remember?
You're
when,
welcome,
you guys-
motherfucker.
You guys remember when it was flooded over there by the house, and you guys made me get on this board, at
And you
the-
had the fucking time of your life.
and like I was like
Oh yeah.
water rafting,
Yeah.
like
Yeah, the water was flowing so fast
Yes.
through that fucking culvert, and
board?
Yeah.
like we just had a board that
Like
we
a-
tied a rope to. It was going so fucking fast that he could actually like. That wasn't dangerous. That was fun, right?
That was kind of fucking dangerous.
How was the board?
No.
being-
What would happen? You fall off and you.
It broke and I went into a bunch of briars.
You're being
I mean,
a real bitch
fuck.
right now.
I mean, you know,
First of all, you didn't bring me a birthday present,
fuck your birthday.
and now you're being a bitch about us giving you a fun ride.
A fun ride. Y'all used to pull me around
I'm
on a
a- I'm
fucking
a-
go-kart when I was 5 years old on the back behind of a fucking
And yeah,
Nissan.
and you signed a
hard
consent
body.
form.
I'm
Remember
gonna
that?
time
I didn't
travel.
sign
I'm gonna
shit.
time travel before this show and fuck you in the ass.
Good. I hope you do, you pussy.
I already
Yeah.
did. He should be getting sore right about now.
Fuck.
Yo, hold
Actually,
on.
we've been
Since he
doing
ain't
that
got a
all
bully
show.
story, I got another picture to show right here. Look at this picture.
Maybe Pokey, but not Gumby.
I actually didn't know who that was. I'm sorry.
This is the Blockheads. Where's it at? This is the Blockheads.
That looks like me.
From Gumby.
That looks like
Now,
me.
these motherfuckers will always steal Pokey for some reason. And I don't even know what they do with them. They would just put them in like if anybody knows what they were planning on doing with Pokey.
That was Tim and Ricky when I was growing up. That was
we
Tim
were
and
the
Ricky.
blockheads.
They were the blockheads.
They were dickheads
and
for
I
no
was-
reason. They never explained why they were dickheads.
Yeah.
We
That's
could
what
be
I'm saying.
bored.
They
and be
just
like, hey,
stole
what can we do to
Pokey.
Brandon?
Like the Gilly
Let's
Monster.
steal his fucking
You guys remember
horse.
the Gilly Monster?
The Gilly
So
Monster.
you guys fucking taped over my Pokemon videos, y'all pieces of shit.
That's a good story.
Ryan Moody wants to know, how are we brothers? Because we came out of our mom the same pussy.
Yep. Our
I mean,
mom.
How are you
fucked a
brothers with
few
your brother?
dudes.
How are you brothers with your brother?
Our mom had sex with some guys.
See, me and Ricky have the same dads.
Mark Fox is watching. What's up, Mark? All the way from Pennsylvania.
Who the
Yeah.
fuck is Mark
What's
Fox?
up,
Mark is actually a really cool guy, man.
What the
Tyler
fuck?
says hello,
He
Mark.
said hello.
Mark is actually a flight nurse. He is the guy that comes on the life flight.
A flight nurse?
Yeah, he comes on the life flight.
I assume he's gay.
No,
Captain.
no, actually he fucking slays pussy
Oh, does he?
way up there on the
Well,
farm.
why don't he send something this way?
Different last names, just wondering. Mind your business,
up?
Ryan Moody.
Different last names. Just
Yep.
wondering.
I really
Why don't you go kill some people on a train?
Well, see, my last name is Fowler. Ricky's is Givens, and Brandon's is Givens. But Brandon was adopted.
Trying to kiss me?
Brandon's actually
Trying
adopted.
to fucking kiss me?
And Brandon's,
You
it's
wanna
just
get
funny
out here?
how Brandon's his real parents, their last name was Givens too.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess I'm adopted. Fuck
Gibbons hyphen Osteen.
it.
That's an inside story.
Tyler has to take a piss.
Bad?
Yeah.
Oh, you
Get on
fucker,
outta
man.
here.
Hold on.
Let him go.
Get out of here.
Get up out of here.
We've reached our hour. Are we taking this on?
Oh, yeah. Let's,
If anybody
you
wants
guys.
to watch.
let's ride with it.
Fuck you for
Go
wanting
to the
kiss
bathroom,
me.
man. Don't
You
knock
trying to
me
kiss
over.
me, bro? You just smelling my neck and shit. Don't want to hear it.
Damn, dude. Is that why you wore a polo tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not even a
You
polo.
trying
That's
to
a
get with
button
me?
up.
Fuck
Alright.
no.
Just so you
Don't
guys
touch
all
me.
know, I was trying to kiss this guy.
You ain't kissing me. I'll
What's
be
your foot?
goddamn.
Kiss him on the penis.
I'll be goddamn.
Oh, what in the fuck? Don't let them dogs in here.
Yeah, I don't want to fucking know.
Fucking dogs. Shit.
But yeah, Mark is a really cool guy. He's actually Rebecca's cousin.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. So,
Is he all straight laced like the rest of them?
no, man. He likes to drink beer.
I don't know the other guys. I just assumed that their background, because you
No,
told me
he's
her
a cool
brother's
guy,
a
man.
pastor.
No.
If I was a pastor, I'd do things that. wasn't
Actually,
so
Mark,
godly.
I tried
Like
to get
touch
him.
little children?
I'm trying to get
that's
Mark to
fucking
wear an
disgusting.
iPad because he has a glass eye, and he tells everybody that he like shot an arrow up in the air and like was looking for it and hit him in the eye. But I don't think
That's pretty
true.
sick.
Did,
So what really happened to his eye?
I don't even know.
Mark, tell us.
Did you have Mr. Skinner in school?
Yeah, Coach Skinner.
would
He had a
pop
glass
his,
eye.
He would pop his eyeball out.
I had
And, like,
Mr.
show it
Skinner
to you.
and Miss Skinner.
Yeah, I had.
That's what I would do. I'd scare little kids with it. But I keep telling them, man, you need a fucking pirate patch.
Who's
How
that?
badass would that be?
No mouth.
Let's talk to her.
Who is it?
Hello?
Put it on speakerphone.
Hello? Yeah, I was wanting to check on Chloe.
It's his baby mama.
Put it on speaker.
Yeah, put her on speaker.
That was. I'm doing the podcast again.
We're doing the podcast again, Rebecca.
That wasn't. It was a long time ago when I called you.
You should have answered.
But
I'll get it.
alright.
Mind your business.
Alright. Sorry guys.
Speaker fucker.
Old H mouth.
Speaker fucker.
What's that mean? Are you settled?
Yeah, man.
Mark Fox, what's wrong with your fucking eye, dude?
Appreciate it.
I think he was a little kid or something. Anyhow,
Did he have a Daisy Red Rider?
I don't
And they
know.
put his eye out?
He didn't say.
Carl Huff. Did I just make a Christmas Story reference? That movie sucks.
Oh my goodness.
You'll put your eye out. You'll put your eye out.
Brutal shark attack. Accident as a baby.
That's pretty sick as fuck, dude.
Yep. When that guy went in there and said, "Hey, where's your the baby whatever the baby shark cages?" The daddy butter guy, remember?
Oh yeah.
Where your shark cages for babies?
That Mark Fox is there.
That Mark Fox is one piece of ace.
Anyways,
Oh,
let me tell y'all another
Really bad.
another personal bully story. So, one time, me and Nathan, we went to the movies with a couple friends of ours. There was this girl named Sony Patel and Katie Podnorski and a couple other hoes. Not that they're hoes, I'm just saying, I can't remember their names, so I don't call them hoes. So don't think I'm calling your sister a hoe, Raj. Anyways, somebody...
Fucker, I did.
Sony.
You broke his heart. I'll tell you that.
He wrote a country song about it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyways, so somebody put bubble
Sony.
gum in Sony's hair.
Okay.
Oh, that was. Yeah.
Somebody put bubble gum in Sony's
I
hair.
did it in 7th grade.
So well, this was at the movies that night. So 2 days later, we get because she went home crying. 2 days later, me and Nathan are getting calls from this guy Raj, her brother, saying that he's gonna beat the shit out of us if he ever sees us.
Raj, want to beat the shit out of me?
Go kiss you on the mouth.
Anyways, so this guy Raj, he's like, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you guys, ever see you guys, and he was trying to lure me, and he's like, dude, come out to Little River this weekend, dude. I'm gonna fuck you up,
That was luring? He wasn't
I
luring.
guess he wasn't luring me. He was
Hey
just
man,
trying to-
I got some birthday cake. If
Hey,
you want to come
man.
out of Little River, we're having a
You
birthday.
want some candy?
So
Get
this
my
dude,
van.
and I would ask people, like my girlfriend at the time, I was like, so what's up with this Raj guy? Oh, well, I know he likes to carry guns and stuff, So, me being like this 14-year-old kid, I'm like, oh shit, And I remember one day, because he would call us all the time and tell us he's gonna fuck us up and shit, I remember one day, I got off work at Crystal's. No, I was 16 actually, because I was working at Crystal's, and I went over to Taco Bell, and him and this other guy were in Taco Bell, and he's like, hey dude, what's your fucking name? And I remember, I was so fucking scared because I knew who he was, and I was like, Bob. The worst fucking name to say.
That's a stupid.
Yeah.
Bob.
Bob.
My
Did he
name's
scare
Bob.
you?
Huh?
He scared you?
There's two fucking guys there. He looked like he was stoned out of his fucking mind. I'm sure, I don't know. Anyways, so that was the only thing that really happened. And then years later, he started coming to our beard meetings and stuff when we had a beard club, and he's actually.
Raj?
Yeah, he's actually a really good dude. He's a good father. He's a really good father to his kids, I'm friends with him on Facebook. He posts all kinds of pictures about his father and
So,
stuff. Are we
calling?
calling somebody?
Brad Bullard.
You're calling him right now?
Yeah.
Oh. But anyways, Raj is a really good dude now, but back in the day, he used to...
Oh, you dick.
But anyways, Raj, I think you're a cool dude now. Back in the day, you intimidated me a little bit. Even though, I think back now, I probably could have taken your, little skinny ass. But, I don't know why I was scared, but,
Well, I think most
Hit the
bullies are
ball off
cowards.
your face.
Most
Yeah.
bullies are cowards. They're the keyboard warriors, that hide behind
well,
computers.
18-year-old Raj is a coward.
Yeah, I
But,
mean,
but now he's become a dad, and now he's
was he in the military or something?
no, he's just a hero. I mean, you're a dad. You take
Oh, you're a hero. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, but most kids, as long as if you stand up to a bully, most of the time, they leave you the fuck alone. Because they don't give any ammunition to, fuck with them.
Well, another bully story I have
Hurry up.
is I think I'm going to be
Dad?
I think I'm going to be murdered one day by
So how's that a bully story?
because
Audio is scratchy. Fuck you. Amber
Who
Janae.
said that?
Amber.
Hey, Amber Janae, where the fuck is your podcast?
no,
Scratch on this.
That's just audio.
Yep.
there have been several times where I'm getting drunk on Brew and I'm standing in a convenience store and I've been to the middle before and I don't want to be a weak bitch and people told me
Oh, Mark Fox said audio is fucking.
Oh, really?
and so anyhow I'm sitting there at the gas station
Oh, fuck.
Some thug was like, damn, boy, you're fucking with me. And I turn around and say, fuck you, motherfucker.
Yep.
And he's like, where I come from, you get whacked.
Oh, hell no.
And I'm like, well, fuck you, bitch.
Right?
I'm trying to get dead,
Yep.
because that's where I come from.
That's where you come from.
And so anyway, I walk outside, and they don't do shit.
Never.
I
Fucking
think-
pussies.
You're okay.
Fucking.
They are pussies.
I think at some point, I'm going to get murdered by a thug.
At one day.
I fucked a thug one time.
One day you are.
But you know, my dad gave me the best advice. He said, if somebody keeps fucking with you, pick up a fucking brick and whack him in their fucking skull.
Tim, you're a liar.
No, that's true.
You're a liar.
No,
Your dad never said that.
yeah, he did.
Fuck
Okay.
them.
And it worked for fucking Craig on Friday. How's that skull feel, Debo?
So the next topic is that say morons?
It's close.
Close.
Yeah.
Maroons.
Mormons.
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 They're
Oh,
Mormons.
Jesus.
They're
I can talk
Mormons.
for 360,000 years about
Oh,
Mormons.
well, we don't have that much time, Tyler.
How can you hear us now there,
Can you hear us?
Janae?
How about that, Janu?
Janene?
So Mormons.
Mormons!
They're a bunch of weird fucks.
Yeah, they are some weird fucks. I see them riding bicycles all the time. I just want
And they got like these like 13-year-old kids like doing their bidding for them.
like on fucking
Fucking
top.
crazy.
What do you mean bidding?
Like coming to your house and knocking on your door. And, like,
Oh,
they're
yeah.
talking about, what are they talking about? Looking and talking to a guy in a hat?
No.
Fuck that. They ain't talking to me.
Still
Talking to
no
John
sounds
Smith,
like
that guy
bad
that-
cell connection.
That guy that Pocahontas talked to?
I don't talk to them. They're pieces of shit.
Oh, Mormons?
You just drop them off your porch?
You damn right.
Just shoot them off the porch like Mama used to do with coons.
They're coons.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I've never met a black Mormon. Have you guys met a black Mormon?
Oh, shit, that's a good question.
Whoa,
Have you guys met a black
you
Mormon?
just made a revelation.
No.
No. It's only white people.
True revelation.
I wonder why
Mormons
that
are
is.
racist.
Okay, Amber, how's that? I turned the sound down a little bit.
They're also like,
I don't know. I know they wear special underwear, though.
Special. I've actually heard that.
Right
Yeah.
now, fuck religion.
I got a buddy. You know him, Tim. Remember Brent? Brent
Yeah.
Mott?
Yeah, he was a Mormon.
He was a Mormon. His family was Mormon.
Did he wear special underwear?
We would joke about it a lot, but I never understood the special underwear.
Yeah, it's the kind of special undergarment they have to wear. They also have to keep like 3 months worth of.
You know
of
what I
food.
call my special underwear? The one that ain't got a hole in the fucking crotch. That's
Yeah,
my
right.
special underwear. My balls ain't
That's
hanging
your
out.
your top
I
pick.
don't wear underwear. Just so all
You know, when a woman tells me that, I'm like, you know, like back in the day when I used to ask a girl that, like, hey, you like panties?
Rebecca's joining us again.
I'm like, that's fucking gross. You ain't wearing any panties?
Yeah.
Put some fucking underwear on.
why was that gross?
I don't know. I just figured, I mean, your shit's just rubbing against your blue jeans and shit.
You know one thing I found out
What's
about.
gonna have like road rash?
This will blow your
or
mind
carpet burn?
about Mormons. If you don't make it to the highest level of heaven, then you are genderless in the afterlife.
Is that Mormons? Or
Yeah.
Is that a,
Aren't angels genderless though?
what?
Angels
What?
in the Christian
I don't know,
handbook,
but in their religion, if you don't make it to the highest
are
level
angels
of heaven,
genderless?
then you're genderless. I guess.
You know, Tyler, you came from that life.
I didn't come from Mormon life.
Oh,
I'm talking about in Christianity. Are angels genderless?
We didn't discuss this.
You ain't about that life.
yeah. But also,
No, I'm gonna like a long time ago I left the church because I found logic.
Amber Janae said, according to dogma.
The movie Dogma?
That's a
or
great
like,
movie. I don't think she's talking about the movie, but
she probably.
No, I'll say like I grew up in a home that was very strict. And it got more strict. But once I became an adult, I realized
Has that happened yet? Has that happened yet?
What's that?
Becoming an adult.
Well, I'm still a little kid. But
But also, a man has to have at least 2 wives in the Mormon religion to make it to heaven.
Really?
That's what. Yeah.
Well, it's all about reproduction.
Oh, here's a weird fact. That in Mormon sects, the husbands watch the other male members of their sect. In certain sects, not all Mormons, but in certain sects, watch them have sex with their women.
I had to cut you off, but speaking of the Mormon, I do want to show you a picture I did find on the internet while
On the Mormon website?
while searching for some other pictures. So put it on me, please. And then I found this while searching for some pictures.
Is that you, Ricky? Oh, dang. I didn't know you could take a dick that well.
This is odd.
Jared Harris is watching. He
Oh,
probably liked
Jared.
that.
What's up, Jared?
You
probably
came in
like
at
that
the
picture.
wrong time.
He probably liked that
We're
picture.
showing this picture, Jared.
We need to get you on here, Jared.
All right, I'm gonna. Is the picture on?
Yeah.
Has it been on there?
Yeah.
I want to make sure people see this.
They can see it right now.
All right, I'm taking it away. All right, that was enough. That was enough of that. Anyways, Mormons and Brent. When I used to be on Brent, they had other little weird, just not as big things like they weren't allowed to drink soda.
Another thing, it said
That's the thing.
I'm a fat fuck, alright?
That's the thing.
Yeah,
Dude.
yeah,
Out
you could be
out
a
of all the
Mormon.
things they say, he's like,
At least you're a gator, man.
Yeah,
they
mine-
gotta suck at least 13 dicks to go to heaven. Oh, that's fine.
I'll be
No
goddamn.
sodas?
But you know the guys that go around, the missionary guys that come knock on your door? In the Mormon religion, I guess they deemed that the lakes and rivers were of the devil, so they weren't allowed to swim, ever.
Really?
Yeah. And that,
But so the water they drank, which came from those lakes and rivers,
yeah,
that's devil water?
I
What
guess.
the fuck are you guys talking about?
Let me tell you something. They won't come
I'm
knocking
drinking
on
that
my
devil water
motherfucking
right
door.
now.
They won't come knocking on my
That's a
fucking
fire
door.
water.
You guys are drinking that
'Cause
devil
I'll
water.
blast their ass.
So,
That's their ass.
I keep
With my
lying to them. They
fingers.
keep coming into the
That's
house.
okay.
They're like, hey, are you
With
going to
my
be home
fingers.
Thursday? I'm like, I got
Nope.
inventory that night.
I sure won't.
Nope.
So Cindy Eisenberg is joining us. That's Mark Fox's brother. Cindy just became an Eisenberg. Congratulations again on the wedding.
Cindy is his brother?
No, Cindy Eisenberg used to be Cindy Fox. She just got married not too long ago.
You said that's Mark Fox's brother.
No, I'm sorry, sister.
Thank you,
Oh.
Cindy.
I was about to say Mark Fox has a brother named Cindy.
No, that would be cool.
What?
That dude's gay.
Yeah. No, that's the one thing where we flew up there. It's Rebecca's cousin. We flew up there for the wedding and then flew back the next day, whatever. Yeah. So
Cindy Eisenberg, what's up, bitch?
It says,
Now, can I say
turn your
something?
mic up.
Can I say something
Terrible.
about like
I don't know why.
I didn't realize like until I was late in my life about homosexuality. That my uncle was gay and he died of AIDS in the 90s.
Move your mics back a little bit. I'm saying the sound is terrible.
That's Mo. Remember Mo at all?
Mo? Who?
Mo.
Mark?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Bald
Who's that?
dude with a big beard. Go ahead, Tyler. You were talking about your gay uncle.
Yep, and he died of AIDS in the 90s. And so it was a big little kept secret of my family. You know, I just think that
Not anymore.
yep. But it's just one of those things that
Okay, so if you're just joining us, it's the True Brew podcast. If you're offended by strong language or adult content, maybe this podcast is not for you. If you let your kids watch, then you're a fucking piece of shit parent. But here on True Brew, the beer is cold, the truth is always told. It's real guys drinking beer, real topics, and real talk. So
You need a beer? You got 2 beers in front of you.
you got 2 beers right there.
You drink the fuck out of those beers, Tyler. This ain't the fucking beer surplus. Anyways, Mo, Mark, what's up? You know him? Tyler?
Mo?
Yeah.
Mark Lester?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's he saying?
He said we sound terrible.
You sound
Or
terrible.
the sound is terrible.
Sound is
Yeah,
terrible.
you gotta back up from the mic a little
He
bit.
said, I bet Tyler's got a
You
tiny
gotta-
penis.
You gotta back up from
You
the
gotta
mic a
back
little
up
bit.
from the-
He said Tyler's got a tiny penis.
You don't
Yeah.
talk to it like that, you piece of shit.
How was that? Is that better? Here, let's see.
It wasn't so bad earlier.
Yeah, I don't know what.
Died on your birthday.
It is my birthday.
It is Ricky's birthday.
Mo,
Happy
where's
birthday
my
again.
presents,
Hope you
dog?
fucking flip.
You know, he's actually big into brewing,
Who is?
Mo.
Oh, why is his name Marcus and he calls the guy by Mo?
I think his last name is Lester. Mo Lester.
I'm Brew.
Tell us that story, Brew.
Embrew.
I'm Brew.
Oh, that's his middle name?
My number is 386-292-9043. Call me
Alright.
and tell us the story.
This,
Mine's
let's
almost
see
the
here.
same number as yours.
No, I like Mark Senior and Mark Younger.
Alright, where's the hat at? Let's do the hat.
See the hat?
It's not ready for the head. Did we
We're
talk?
ready
We didn't
for
even
the-
talk about end timers. Anyway, let's talk about some fucking end timers.
timers.
No, those motherfuckers. I've heard over the years that the end timers have underground tunnels
They do.
And weapons.
and stockpile weapons.
Yep.
In those underground.
Actually, the FBI investigated them about that.
So it's Disney World.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have weapons, though.
Disney World.
Oh, do they?
I don't know.
I wish.
I
they
heard
did.
Walt Disney is actually cryogenically frozen,
Yeah, that's a rumor.
and he feeds off of like small Mexican kids,
Yeah, well, that might be true.
You know,
like
the,
to give him life.
you know the End Timers Church is built to flip upside down because they believe the world's
It's
gonna
an
flood.
ark,
Yep.
like Noah's Ark. That's what it looks
Oh.
like inside.
They feel like the world's gonna flood.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think the end timers, like when they reach a certain, I don't know, level?
Shelton Dickey, what's up, man?
You think it was when they reach a certain level, they get like a free Cadillac and a 13-year-old wife?
Probably.
Because
They do.
that's,
They do.
I think that's what happened.
I
And
think
they get, and they get a 13-year-old girlfriend.
But I
That's
think
what
that
I'm
the
saying,
end
yeah.
timers have
No
kind
lie.
of phased out, though.
I just
If-
finished my resume.
For anybody who doesn't know, end timers came to Lake City back in the early '80s. It's kind of like a cult type thing. You know what I mean? Where they believed that they were to be the only people left if God came back and destroyed the earth or whatever. Blah blah blah. It's a bunch of weird things. And the guy Charles Meade that kind of run the church,
Yeah.
he's he's dead now, but all the money
Shut up,
went
Dickie,
back
who's
to
that?
him.
You know him?
Yeah, that's Sydney's brother. That's his twin brother.
Shelton Disney. Shelton
Shelton
Disney.
Dickey.
I just want to say, if there's any end timer bitches out there that looking for a husband, I have a full-time job. Come on out here, ride this dick.
I fully
So,
support
Come
Tyler's
on, get on
message.
it.
We've come to the portion of the show where I
I'll
call
do
my
it.
ex-wife and hang up. So
Are we doing that?
yeah, I'm calling her right now.
Dude, this is great.
If she answers. Let's see, it's 3 rings.
I bet none of you
Call
want-
forwarded.
Call forwarded.
You've reached Suzanne. Leave a message and I'll call you back.
Hey, Suzanne. Click.
Take that, cunt.
Let's do some phone calls.
We got you, cunt.
Who do you want to call?
Let's do some prank calls. How about
Yeah,
that?
Yeah.
Let's do some prank
Let
calls.
Tyler do it.
Like call like a restaurant or something. Let's do
That
some prank
motherfucker's
calls.
excited. Like he's fucking 13.
Hey, bitch.
Nah,
I'm drunk.
Rick and I used to use some.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Man,
You know how we used to make prank phone calls back in the day?
How's
We'd
that?
take our guitar and turn it on, and if we didn't have speakerphone, and then you lay your phone on the strings of the guitar over the humbuckers.
The humbucker.
Seriously. And it would come out through the amp, so you had speakerphone. That shit was
Alright,
badass.
who can we call? Let's call.
Bed.
Let's see.
I'm 35 years old.
Fuck you.
Let's call this guy.
Call him.
I gotta piss.
Dude,
Again?
you just went.
Man, fuck you.
You
We're
stay
gonna
in
make
the
a prank phone
bathroom.
call while you're gone, you,
You
piece
don't
of shit.
come back.
Man, piece of shit.
Who wants to come and join in on the show while Tyler's gone?
Yeah, somebody watch your foot there.
We need to get both the twins on
Sorry.
here one
Sorry.
time.
At the same time?
Sydney and Shelton. You guys want to come on? Message me. Or
Let's
comment.
just live stream me beating the fuck out of both of those guys.
Alright.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I'd
who
like
can
to
we?
see that
Because those
one.
guys are bitches.
I'd like to see that one.
What, you fucking one of them?
No.
Both of them? Goddamn.
Shut up.
Brandon's like, dude, last weekend I fucked twins.
What? No, he didn't.
We didn't know it was dudes. Sydney and Shelton Dickey.
All right, let's call this guy. Jose Diaz.
Jose Diaz, that dude's a piece of shit.
He's a pussy. Let me talk to him.
He cries so much on Facebook.
I'll call him a pussy.
He probably won't answer.
He won't.
Because he is a pussy.
All right, I'm gonna let Tyler back in. Hey, come on in.
Oh.
Sorry, guys.
All right. Look. Turn your mic back up. The static is louder than you are
I
now.
already said that.
Oh.
You're way the fuck off.
Oh, fuck. Oh, you're down there on Sydney. Do you guys do everything together? You're like, dude, what are you doing tonight? I don't know. I'm turning into a podcast. Okay, me too. Later on, you want to fuck Brandon.
Is that what it says?
Yep.
Yep.
Who
Don't
said all
look
that shit?
at me like that. 'cause you-
Some twin dude that works with Brandon. Which one works with you?
Sydney.
Sydney.
Shelton's trying to get on up there too, so.
They're both all right dudes.
They're pretty cool.
When they come in the bar, they're like, what's up?
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Their dad is kind of a dick, but he's just old school, I guess.
I mean, most of the time, like, when I see him, he's drunk, but you never know about him. I seen him one time the other day, he wasn't drunk.
Hell, if I actually, like, drank beer with him,
Hey, I'm drunk right now.
if I drank beer with him, we'd probably have a good time.
He's actually a really cool dude.
But usually I'm drinking beer already, and then he comes in, and he's like, I don't know. Where are they from? They're
5
from.
points.
Yep. I was about to say they're from Deep Creek, aren't they?
5 points.
I was about to say he seems
5
like a
points.
Deep Creek motherfucker, and they got an attitude, and it's all right.
That's cool.
Who's watching? Chip
here.
Thomas.
Who the fuck are you?
Chip Thomas,
Thomas?
what's up?
Thomas Pruitt?
No.
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 You know, that's a dude's name off of the Adventures of Babysitting.
Who?
Tom Pruitt.
Really?
Yeah, you remember that movie? Adventure?
I know exactly what you're talking
Well,
about.
when they
Adventures of
come and pick him,
Babysitting?
he's like, I'm Tom Pruitt. And that's why I always say to you when I see, like,
Who said that? The Thor guy?
no.
Remember the Thor guy?
Yeah, the record guy.
Oh.
His name is Tom Pruitt.
Really?
Yeah.
Tom P., you heard that? You're on Adventures of Babysitting.
When you watch the Adventures of Babysitting,
Who was the lead in Adventures of Babysitting? Was that Elizabeth Shue? Tim?
Yes.
Yeah?
That was Elizabeth.
But
Shue.
that's his name is Tom Pruitt.
Nice.
That's why I always like make that reference to Tom
What were we
Pruitt.
talking about? Prank calls?
Yeah, Tim's gonna prank call somebody, I guess.
Jared Harris, Chip Thomas, and Cindy Eisberg are
Dude.
watching.
Ricky and I used.
Oh, yeah, we used to
Are
do
we
some
still
killer
live right
prank
now?
calls.
Yeah, we're live.
Of
Yeah,
course
we're still
we're
live
live.
right now.
Oh.
We're still going.
Cause we got big old dicks.
What? What?
I got used to that a long time ago.
Our big old dick. He got used to our big old dicks.
Yep, a long time ago. No lie.
I don't know.
I guess I
man.
shouldn't lean into the mic.
I don't know. Ain't calling nobody.
You ain't
Yeah, let's,
calling
see,
him.
let's see if I got it.
Where are we at? Like, we're going dead air here, and I don't like it. We
Yeah.
talked about end timers. Do you got the hat?
Yeah, I got the hat.
Fucking hat.
Let's pull from the fucking hat. I'm gonna go
All right,
pull.
so this portion of the podcast, we pick a random
That's a good thing to do. We're gonna
random
do that after
topic
hat pull.
from the hat. It's sealed. I honestly don't know what it is. Where you going?
Get beers?
You ain't got beers in there?
No.
Do you want me to wait till you get back?
No. Go ahead.
Oh, so. All right, let's see. This one is, which body part do you wish you could detach and why?
Which body part?
Which body part?
I say the nose
Why?
because it could be good and it could be bad.
Okay,
I
explain.
mean, you can smell, like dog shit. You can smell dog shit.
Okay, that's not terrible.
I mean, it's not good for me.
I mean, that's the one thing you would detach, a nose.
Yeah, my nose. I mean, and then like when you get like I got right now, a cold, your fucking nose gets stopped up and
So the question is,
I'll follow that.
if you could, here, I'll reread it for you.
I'm
It's-
weighing pretty fucking heavy.
It says, which body part do you wish you could detach and why?
Which body part could I? My teeth. I hate my fucking teeth. I'm 35 fucking years old now. I've got a lot of fucking problems with my teeth. It's fucking pissing me off. Like, I just had 2 removed, you know, and now I got another one in the back that's fucking hurting, and it fucking pisses me off. And like, you never realize how much your fucking teeth like weigh in on your life.
So what would you do for teeth?
Take them all out.
And do what?
Fuck it, I'll eat applesauce for the rest of
I'd
my
be
fucking
gone.
life instead of working.
I'd be gone.
And then I'll sound like Dad's wife. Call Dad's wife right now.
Let's
I'm
call
listening
him.
to the way that
Brandon,
bitch
you got
talks.
a number, caller.
Call Francis up right now. I'm gonna show you how you would sound if you ate applesauce for the rest of your fucking life.
This will be good. Hurry up.
Hell yeah.
This podcast went a little long tonight.
Fuck
Who gives a shit?
Really long. Put it on speakerphone.
It's on speakerphone.
That's low.
That's as high as it's going.
God damn, get a new phone.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey, where's my dad at?
He's right here.
Let me talk at him.
Alright.
Hello?
Hey,
Hey, what are you doing?
I tried to get
What?
I tried to get that up, pull that up. I couldn't pull it up, man.
Well, your
What?
dick?
Your flaccid penis?
Am I on the air, you jerk offs?
Yeah, you're on the live stream right now.
Tell me who my real dad is, Jim.
I don't know. He lives in Georgia. You told me you hadn't seen him once.
It's probably Gene Osteen, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
You fucking liar.
Are you drunk right
You're
now?
you're fucking wasted, aren't you? You drank a pint
Yeah,
of
I'm thirsty, motherfucker.
you drank a pint of vodka and sucked James Benson off, didn't you?
Yeah, I did, and I liked it.
You're a fag.
Fucking faggot.
Put your wife back on the phone. She sounds funny. Tell her to sing Islands in the Stream for us.
Tell her sing it. Tell her sing a song.
Sing a song for us. We're on the live.
You're not online.
We are on live. I swear to God.
Yeah, little lamb motherfuckers.
Well, listen here.
You're going to hell, Dad.
Well, listen here. You put Frantic on the phone right
Put
now.
Francis on the phone and tell her to tell us a story.
Yep.
Tell a story to these actual dudes.
Tell the 3 little pigs.
This is
No, I'm not telling the story.
Tell that bitch I said 3 little pigs.
Tell us the 3 Little Pig story.
Yeah, tell her to sing White Winged Dove. Ding like the white winged dove, ding the dong, ding the dinger.
Can I tell my story? Can I?
Yeah, tell my dad a story right now.
We have somebody who wants to tell you a story, Dad.
Listen, man, I gotta go. I'm watching this elephant.
No.
Fuck, no, you're gonna listen.
You're the worst dad ever.
No, I had a joke.
I got
He
a
didn't
joke,
want to hear
too.
it.
He didn't want to
Alright.
hear it. He's
You
watching
get-
fucking Twilight Zone.
You guys want to hear a joke?
Yeah.
Penis.
What?
Sorry.
What's long and around a penis? All right.
What?
That's to satisfy you.
Oh, alright.
Since homie came back from the bathroom, the audio was crappy.
No.
I was text that.
That when I came back, the audio was crappy?
Yeah.
I don't know what to do about it then.
Nah, who gives a shit at this point?
Yeah.
Maybe everyone's like too close to the mics. But
I'm sitting way back here.
what's black and red and can't fit through a revolving door?
Tell us.
A nun with a spear through her head.
What?
Okay.
Whatever.
All right.
it was.
I had to really picture it for a second.
But if you're just joining us, this is the True Brew podcast with
And
the
we
beer is
fucking
told, the truth is
crashed and
told.
died.
And yeah, so this is the end, man. We're done for today. Are we done?
I'm fucking done. Pull another thing from the hat.
Okay.
Right
One more-
now.
One more thing for the hat.
Right now. There's one person watching. 2. It's probably you and Tim.
Yeah. One more thing for the hat.
Don't watch it
Okay.
later.
So, if you were arrested with no explanation, what would your friends and family assume you had done.
These are terrible fucking questions. I'm
Oh.
writing better ones. Check this shit out. Rape. But not like rape you would think.
Your people would think you
They
committed
would
rape.
assume I raped something dead.
That's pretty bad.
That's it.
Yeah.
I don't even want to talk anymore.
So your family would think you would have raped somebody.
My family is your family, you dumbass. I'm out of here.
No, what was the question?
It's over.